What's up, everyone? Aubrey Trades here, back with another pre-market watch list. Bitcoin surging all the way back to 45K, so you know that the Bitcoin plays are going to be in. BTBT still kind of grinding up a little bit in pre, following, a little bit of this upper trend line though. Uh, this is probably a no touch for me. It's just getting a little too outside of my price point. I tried to avoid $20 stocks, but I mean that's not to say this thing can't keep going. I mean, next zone past 20 is going to be like 23, so still some upside. And remember, this thing got as high as 33 back in December, so anything is possible. 20 though, if you look on the daily, if we make that bigger, like this 20 zone, we had this double top here, so that's gonna be pretty significant, I think. What I'm more excited about is BITF, which has been sort of running in tandem, and it's just been, I mentioned it a couple times, and then I was just focusing on BTBT. But man, this thing has had a nice little go from 4 to now, and this is spiking good. I mean, this is even showing up in the gainer scanners for pre-market, up like 23% on the day, spiking as high as 820 and holding this trend pretty well. I love that it is kind of clocking this higher low right here. I think that's really great. That's really positive. Personally, I'm going to keep an eye on, leaving this little bit of a structure sort of thing. See if maybe we retest those highs. Ideally, after pre-market, I kind of would like this to, stay in range for a little bit longer. But BITF I really like the most for a Bitcoin play. Other ones are going to be a BTCM, another big spiker in pre-market, going from 6 to the 9s. But if we check out the daily chart here in the corner, we see we got some pretty good resistance here at the 10s. So be wary. At this point, I'm more interested in a convincing breakout through 10 to maybe test 20. I'm kind of bummed that it did most of the move already here in pre, and I kind of missed it. I missed this pullback, but I'm trying to take it easy. I'm trying not to FOMO into stuff. Maybe wait till closer into the pre/open. BTCM, Riot, Mara, other, Riot blockchain, Mara, other Bitcoin plays. Not for me, but they are popular names. They're all up to date on Bitcoin news. Other than that, let's take a look here at KXIN. This is one I'm watching. We're holding this range pretty good. So I'm going to be looking for a retest of the 330s. Love that this showed support right here. So that's promising. FTFT, another one showing up in the pre-market scanners, up 24% today. Missed this pop out of the structure. That's fine. We got room. I want to see 345 kind of hold. I want to see this zone hold support ideally. So ideally, maybe we fade, bounce off of this, and then continue upward. Other than that, next stop is $4. So if we can retrace here and I can grab a good position close to this 345, 350, I'm in. I'm totally in. That's probably going to be a main one. KIXN, FTFT, BITF, those are all mains. FLGC still in play. I think this could be a really sick third day surge setup, but I am keeping an eye on it because this is a little, it looks a little weak. Now we have this bottom trend intact, right? I mean, even this sell off here you know, we stayed within our within our longer term uptrend. So that's really great. We start hanging around here again. You know, I'll be interested. I'll be interested. I'm gonna make this little, like, you know, this little mini structure. I see us getting out of the way of this mini downtrend here in the 1260s. Game on. Game on. Let's see. Any is another one. Oh man, I saw this try the $6 test and then I left it alone, but it looks convincing. Next stop for any is gonna be the 880s. Not allowed to call it $9. And we got this big ol' any sort of had this gap and fade. And I'm getting those from this 5-year chart. Just looking at these previous levels. We have 5. We have this little like hesitation zone in the, you know, in the 8s, pushing 9. So keep an eye on that. Might be something that you find some resistance in. Let's see. Works and CXDC are probably another 2 of my mains coming for the day. I want to see this kind of. If I see Works break this thing, but I do like that this is kind of held, right? But Works out of this trend, I like. CXDC, you know, I still think has some in it, right? Where I love that we're still over the 70 mark. Again, I'm going to be looking for some sort of break out of this, but this is, you know, this is good. I love this. I love that little action, right? That's pretty good for me. And let's see, got a bunch of other stuff too. It's on the watch list. You can check that out in the description below. Those are probably my mains though. We did a whole like study sesh yesterday. So if you're interested in what I'm looking at, sort of bigger picture on some other names, plays that might be setting up, make sure to check that video out. I'm going to keep this one pretty short. Just to a handful of names that I'm particularly excited about. So that's it. Some setups that I'm looking at, / some of the runners that are new for this morning. Good luck out there. Let me know in the comments below what you're watching, or if you had any good scores. Want to hear about it. In the meantime, I will catch you with the trade recap later. Good luck. Aubrey, out.